So I'm back today over at the Disneyland Hotel, over here at the Discovery Tower. And I'm actually going to be trying out the brand new Palm Breeze bar today. I just found out that it's going to be open to all guests, not just guests staying here. So I'm here to try out the menu and maybe a few drinks as well. All right, we're here, and the first drink of the day is going to be the seasonal gin and tonic. This is gin, black pepper, rosemary syrup. They've got that rosemary little garnish on top as well. There's also charred Meyer lemon juice with a little charred lemon there right on top of the drink. And then also elderflower tonic water. So I'm interested to see what this tastes like. This is not something I've ever seen from like a Disney resort, at least the ones here at Disneyland. All right, so I want to take a moment to show you guys the menu over here at the Palm Breeze bar. So starting off with the food, since there's a lot of food, we have some shareable options. Of course, that signature ahi tuna tataki, which they had on the blog post, if you guys saw that. They've got mariscos here. They've got poutine here, which is crazy because we only ever see poutine at festival holidays. Got some chicken wings, salad, sandwiches. They recommended highly the spicy crisp chicken sandwich, so that's what I got. If you've ever been to the Craftsman's Bar and Grill over at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, the artisanal pizzas are definitely something you probably recommend or remember. Charcuterie pizza is something they have over there. 4-cheese pizza they have over there as well. I don't know if they have the garden pizza, but the waiter actually did recommend that one, said it was pretty good. They have a pretty standard kids menu, and then also some desserts as well too. And honestly, we ordered and waited not even 5 minutes, and our food came out hot and fresh. Like I mentioned, I got the spicy chicken sandwich, and then we also got the cheesy fried poutine, which is over here looking amazing. Definitely shareable, so bring some friends, because I don't think you can tackle that one on your own. As you can see, the chicken sandwich was phenomenal. Super good. It is pretty spicy, so keep that in mind. The aioli kind of really had a kick to it. And then the cheesy fried poutine, definitely something to share. It's huge. Tastes really good, though. And like I mentioned, our food came out like so fast. We ordered and got our food like literally 6-7 minutes later. The vibes over here are pretty great. You just have to come in, check in with the staff just outside the bar area. They have a little podium set up, so if you aren't staying on property and can't get in any of the other pool gates, just come in through the Discovery Tower lobby, and I'll show you that when I'm actually leaving the bar, just so you can kind of see where to enter in. All right, next drink was highly recommended by all the wait staff. This is going to be the Blue Bee's Knees. This is botanist gin, lemon juice, organic honey, and a blueberry wine, and they actually garnish it with little blueberries on top. So a pretty fun, like, looking drink, very sophisticated looking, matches the total vibes, right, of this 1950s Palm Springs, very retro, mid-century modern vibe that they've got going here. But this is highly recommended, so I'm gonna see what this tastes like. All right, so last food item of the day over here is gonna be one of the shareable items. It is the avocado and lime hummus dip. You got vegetables, you got the avocado lime juice mixed in with the hummus. Really, really good looking. And then of course some pita chips to dip it in. So you got a bunch of different options. This is a great, refreshing, kind of shareable entree or even appetizer, really. If you're just having a drink on a nice hot summer day, it's very refreshing, I would say, especially with like jicama and stuff like that. So this one comes in at $18. And again, this is a vegan option. So there's no, obviously, any meat products in any of this, and they're fried in a separate fryer. All right, so in order to get to the Palm Breeze bar, you actually just walk through the lobby of the tower, and then out these sliding doors at the back, they actually have a gate open. And then as soon as you go through, they actually have someone checking in at the bar. You can see the hostess there, and then they'll kind of let you know how long the wait's gonna be. Right over there, you can see. So you don't have to have a key for the pool. You don't have to be staying here. It's actually now open to anyone. Originally, we thought it was gonna be based on the Disney Parks blog post, but it's gonna be available to anyone. So just wanted to show you that, how to get here, because a lot of people were wondering how that happened. All right, so I showed you guys this pathway the last time. This is the updated walkway behind the new Pixar Place Hotel. And I thought everything was done here, but apparently not. They added some more artwork just outside the entrance. We have some around the parking structure over here, but also this new modern Pied Mondrian-esque look that they're going for on the whole tower on the outside. So what do you think about it? Definitely was a big upgrade from what was there before. So over here off the lobby, the walls are actually down right outside the Great Maple. So we have the entrance doors all down from construction walls. And then we also have that hallway that leads out to the Disneyland Drive Street with some benches that they've added in here. I'm guessing you'll probably check in for the restaurant right over here and then wait to be called for your table right over here. So this is gonna be kind of like the restaurant waiting area is my guess. No signs installed yet over here at the lobby's like little mini cafe for the Sketchpad Cafe that was announced with the recent announcement for the hotel opening on January 30th. So still looks the same as before, not too much work being done over here. No signage like I mentioned. They do have a sign up though for the store E instead of just the hotel gift shop like it was before. So pretty fun. I did see some new characters too. We had one back over there for Coco and also for Lightyear. But what do you think? So here's a look at some of the downtown Disney construction. You can see right there, that's actually going to be the new permanent security entrance for downtown Disney. So you're going to come right on that pathway there from the Simba parking lot, and then you're going to enter here into the new entrance, and then continue on in through downtown Disney past that live stage, which is right there in the middle of the frame. Over here at Grizzly River one, we have our first sign of more holidays. Got his lantern back. We have the holiday sweater. He's got his little holiday hat on. And then we also have some more holiday decor over here at Russian River. I don't actually remember these bears before having holiday sweaters, only the big one. Maybe I just didn't see it, but it looked new to me. What about, can you comment below if you remember these from previous years? And the other one too, just across the way, has another Christmas sweater as well. Over here in the Grizzly Peak Airfield area, we have the Winter Sliderland booth up. This one was top of my list when I saw the foodie guide, because we have the brisket slider and then the Togarashi Karage chicken slider too. Both of these looked really bomb. They even have a special drink here, the Spiced Pear Mule. I'm not really big on vodka drinks, but these for sure are going to be on my list of trying. I don't think I'll be doing Festival of Holidays on opening day of holiday season next weekend, but I'm going to definitely come back to do it because I want to give it its own day. It's going to be a lot of time dedicated to Festival of Holidays. Over here just across from Cars Land, we have a Twist on Tradition. This one has another mac and cheese dish, the new Glacier Margarita with the champagne candy on top. And then this is also a new drink, like Guava Melon Lassie, and it has like honeycomb cereal on top of it. Maybe it's like a cereal milk flavor with a little bit of a melon vibe to it. Interesting. Over here next to the big waterfall just across from Adventures Campus is Making Spirits Bright. They have the Impossible Chicken Curry Bites, which is new this year. Pumpkin layered cheesecake with the Festival of Holidays new logo on it. And then two drinks I haven't seen before, the Tiramisu Yule Log Cocktail, and then a chocolate mint stout shake. So like a beer shake. I feel like this is gonna be a sleeper hit right here. What do you guys think? Are you interested in any of these items over here at Making Spirits Bright? Over here behind Carthay Circle, we have the Favorite Things booth. This has the braised pork belly adobo, the cherry mango punch, which is gonna be a non-alcoholic drink, the churro toffee cold brew latte. That's gonna be a popular item this holiday season. And then the Mad Santa Macaroon, which is a part 2 of the holiday macaroon series they did for that new Santa Claus's movie on Disney Plus. So if you remember, they had like a green or red macaroon, I can't remember, last year. This is the part 2 of that one from the same movie.
Hey, are you ready to call? Yes, I'm going to fall.
Over here, right across from Monsters Inc. is Holiday Duets, another mac and cheese item. They have esquites, carnitas mac and cheese, and a chocolate tart made with Twix cookie bar pieces. Look at that, it looks pretty fire actually. And then they have a Cuban Paranda cocktail, white rum, Falernum, maraschino liqueurs. This one sounds really kind of fun and interesting. I think this might be my drink of choice when I come over here to finally try out Festival of Holidays. There's actually another booth over here, so let's go check it out. This one's called Grandma's Recipes, and this one has the one I wanted to try, the Barbacoa Tamal de Res. This one looks so good. Then they have the Pomegranate Paloma. A lot of people love a Paloma. talking to you, Ashley from Mouse Fives. And then they have a flight over here. So a little bit of a wine flight with 3 different options for you. This is over here at Grandma's Recipes. Over here in Hollywoodland, actually, behind all the booths, for the first time, they have a stage set up over here for Festival of Holidays. Now, if you remember, this stage is normally set up over in the Pacific Wharf area, which is now super popular and poppin' over there at San Francisco Square. So a lot more space for it actually over here. And it makes sense because it's right next to like Hollywood Lounge with the drinks. So you can definitely expect some of your live entertainment you saw at Festival of Holidays last year over here in the back lot area of Hollywoodland instead. What do you think though? It looks really good, I say. And it's giving definitely, like my friend was saying, mostly kosher vibes because of the blue, silver, and kind of white vibes of it all. So let's see if there's also going to be a stage over in the Sonoma Terrace area where they usually perform. So over here in Sonoma Terrace, they actually do have a stage. So we'll have to check and see where Mostly Kosher is going to be. They're a really big, popular, fun band for the holidays, Festival of Holidays here at Disney California Adventure. But there is another stage here set up for live entertainment. And of course, some special food and drinks on their way to this location too. This is one of my favorite places to come for any of the festivals over at Disney California Adventure. But let's wrap up DCA and head over to Disneyland next. Don't forget, over here at Disney California Adventure, annual pass holders, aka Magic Key holders, can get this special limited edition Viva Navidad tote. It's actually really nice too. It's not like made of like that cheap material they usually give stuff of. This is a nice tote. Like I feel like you'd actually buy this. And it's all free. It's 1 per Magic Key holder, and the back says Magic Key Disneyland. And it's gonna be over here, straight ahead, at the base right over there of the Silly Symphony swing. So you're gonna show your Magic Key and get your bag and head on out. I came right, what is it, like just after 4 o'clock on a Saturday. There's no queue. You can see right here on the ground though, there's like tape queue set up because they had long lines earlier today. So come over here later in the day, let the hype die down. They had plenty of bags left, but definitely come get one. It's free. Why not? Finally crossed over to Disneyland Park, and as you can see, there's already all the holiday garland on the Main Street buildings. We don't have the garland crossing the street just yet, but we're still a week away from the holiday season, and the pumpkin's gone, and that's going to be the future home of the Christmas tree. As you can see, of course, we already talked about Castle has all of its snow, decor, and lighting all in place. Different this time from last week. The holiday garland is in place. So I definitely want to check out that because I want to see how they framed it around the Disney 100 medallion. So lots of things to check out here today. So let's get started. Here's a current look at the castle for the holiday season. We finally have all the decor now. So not only do we have the lights, the snow, the icicles, but we also have the garland perfectly flanking that 100 years medallion in the middle. So I was wondering kind of how they were going to incorporate that. So they're leaving the wreath out, it seems like, and they're just keeping the medallion, which I think looks great. What do you guys think? Do you think we might still see the wreath kind of go around the medallion, or if is this the final product? So over here, the Centennial Park in Mickey's Toontown is finally reopened. So they have nothing really changed here other than some safety kind of equipment's been added on the outside. But the most important thing is the grass was taken away. So we now have pavers added on the left side here. So when guests are walking through Toontown, they always chose this direction, and there used to be grass here, and now there's pavers. So guests can now walk on this safely without ruining all the grass. We've still got grass over here to kind of still indicate it's a park. But now the move or the transition for the construction has finally transitioned over to Goofy's Playhouse. As you can see, it's all behind fences. And we got another special construction bit over here I'm going to show you in just a second. So I'm right over here just outside Goofy's Playhouse or Play Yard. You can see right here, this is Max's Treehouse. This had in the concept art a Powerline costume on the clothesline just outside of it, but it didn't have a Powerline roof on it, using like one of Max's old like blankets is what this looks like his old comforter on from his bed. And you can see another little Powerline kind of design there right on the right there. But this is cool. That's probably gonna have a little bit of motion based on what you can see all the equipment underneath it. But what do you guys think? Are you happy with all the 90s flashbacks in Mickey's Toontown now, with the nods to not only the DuckTales, but also now Powerline and the Goofy movie. I think this is super cool. I wanted to make my way over here to the Adventureland Treehouse, which opens next week. It opens next Friday, actually. There's already cast members up in the tree training for opening day. I'm sure there'll probably be some cast member previews opening throughout the day too. And don't forget, Magic Key Holder preview is the day before on Thursday the 9th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. There is the water wheel moving. You can kind of see it at the bottom of the video there, but the water buckets are not moving up in the tree, and they do have like the astrology room all lit up right now. It's really cool. Disney actually posted a full walkthrough of the tree at night on their YouTube channel, and I'll put that in the description of the video so you can watch it if you haven't watched it yet. I was actually walking away, but you can see the ostrich animatronic there, Jane the ostrich. And there's actually the 80, oh, there it is again. Jane the ostrich. But I was just gonna say there's actually an ADA entrance over here too, and an experience for ADA guests. So I'm not quite sure what that's gonna look like, but maybe I'll try to experience that as well too. Over here in Tomorrowland, Space Mountain has of course finally opened from its refurbishment in the month of October. And there's actually some new exterior enhancements. Not only did they repaint / clean the outside of Space Mountain, they did that for a reason, because there's some evening enhancements that I'll show you actually later today. I'm gonna actually stay here later so you guys can see it. But they actually do projection effects on the outside of Space Mountain again. If you remember how they did it for Ghost Galaxy, there's no animation on these, but it's just a lighting and different kind of color gradients. So the sun has finally gone down, and here's a look at Space Mountain with those projection effects. You can see the color is just so precise because projection mapping allows them to get precise colors on just the sides or the bar or each section. So definitely different from what you get with just by projecting regular lights onto Space Mountain. This is a lot cooler. Hopefully this means that we get more animated projection effects in the future, something like we saw with Ghost Galaxy, or heck, even bring back Ghost Galaxy next year. Maybe this is a sign of that, but either way, this looks much better than the regular Space Mountain, and I'm all for this change. What do you guys think? Let me know in a comment below. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining me on my walk and adventures through the Disneyland Resort this week as we found out what's new and what's happening over here at Disneyland as we get ever closer to the holiday season, which starts next week. I'm going to be here on Saturday. I'm going to let you know now, I'm only going to focus on Disneyland next week because we have the opening of the Adventureland Treehouse. I'm gonna head over there, of course, and do that. But then I'm also gonna do some of the holiday stuff, and of course the holiday evening entertainment over at Disneyland. And then the following weekend, I'll focus more on Festival of Holidays and some of the entertainment offerings Disney California Adventure has, like World of Color. But thanks everyone for watching and following along. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed for those future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.